in asana. Let's explore that later. After doing all these things, let's move to cat and cow position. Okay. Now in this same you will feel. Now here we talk about the ground reaction force. Feel the pressure, push on. In downward dog you will be able to feel it better, but just to feel it here, push your palm down and see whether you can protract your scapula better. You have to lift this, right? When we push down, protraction is there, and we want that engagement during this neutral position. So push down and see the ground reaction force. Observe your base. Now your base is wider, right? So check your base of support, check your ground reaction force. Now if I do it loose, I don't push it, try not to pushing it out. See the movement of the scapula, see the engagement of the core. Now push it with your knuckle and finger tip and the wrist area, also palm area. Push it on the ground and take the help of the ground reaction force. Okay. Now here also we feel the movement of the scapula. This is if I am pushing it down, protraction. If I am loosening it out, see. If the scapula stabilizer protractions are weak, then I try to sink it. So many students you may find the weak is there, and here see the core is also not engaged. So help them to engage the core and then see whether it is easy or not. If I engage my core, the scapular protraction and maintaining this position, otherwise they will sink it. Okay, so just feel both the things. And then in this position also, chalo we can do cat and cow. Okay. Now while doing this, what we will do? We just do it without any focus on scapula. Check it. If now use the ground reaction force, protect the scapula and be aware and then do the movement. See, if you keep a watch on your scapula stability, you will not sink. It will be a smooth and automatically you will engage. Now when you do cow position, when you do cat position, this is cow and this is tucking. When you do this core engagement, here try to tuck in, chin tuck your neck to recruit your neck stabilizers too. Just how I am tucking it in. If I am like this, what is chin tucks? Just you don't do with the hand, but you can just feel it. So this way we recruit the neck stabilizer. Very important when you have this, we give this exercise, chin tuck. Okay? So feel that. Now what I want to show you is cat and cow camel. Many people do this, right? But just check it out. If you do this, whether the other hand is sinking or not, the scapular movement, whether the pelvis is level or not. See, you can feel like if I keep one stick over here, whichever leg I am lifting, it should not sink. If it is there, what modification we can do? We can just give either first we are doing with the hands or with the legs. Now with the legs also we have an option whether to keep it like this in air or even if they sink it with the, see, if they sink it like this, they can't keep it stable. Sink hota hai one side. Then what other options you can do as a preparation? Just use the base of support and see the other toes also. I am just lifting the knee, but I am using the toes of my right leg also to help the ground reaction force. If I am pressing down, see, I can recruit this. This is also one of the exercise. Just try it out this. Just try it. You are helping it to build your quadricep muscles, front of the thigh muscles means, and glute here. If they are strong, if they are weak, then there are high chances. See, if you lift it like this, it will drop. Here also when your core is weak, that will help. Now, if I am pressing my ground reaction, if I am pressing the toes down, that is helping me to recruit my core. So try it out this. Okay. Now further in this position, let's spread out your knees and go up in child pose. Here with every exhalation, try to stretch out your arms more and feel the scapula upward movement. Elevation, scapular elevation, not upward rotation, elevation. Now we are stretching it out, so we need relaxation. That's why we are using exhalation as a tool. Okay, we will be now with every exhalation stretch out more. Okay, what other things we can do? From again quadruped position, let's go to downward dog. Now see, whenever we do downward dog, we put our feet like this in dorsiflexion so that our toes get that ground reaction. See, if I am doing this and then do, I am using my ground reaction force, taking the help that this is for me. Now in this position also, now check out the base. What happens when you use a broad base and what happens when you narrow down the elbow? And that also differs with person to person. So check it out both the ways. And check it out in which position you can elongate your spine better. See, if I say when the base is long, when the base is wide, the elongation is better. Check it out. But this also depends on person to person. Check it out. Now in this, we will use reciprocal elongation. See, heels are down. We are feeling the stretch in our calf and hamstring muscle. So what we will do, we will slightly bend the knee and then use our quadricep muscles to straighten it. Bend and straighten it. Bend and straighten it, and then give the stretch. Bend, recruiting the opposite muscle, and then straighten it. You can maintain this stretch. When I keep my knee straight or in downward dog position, if I say, we are stretching the back of the thigh muscles, that is our calf muscles, also our hamstring muscles. So when I recruit the knee, slightly bend and then stretches, so I am using my quadricep muscles, it reciprocally inhibits the hamstring. While we do Uttanasana, we have seen during our mission. So we are doing same in this, we will do Uttanasana also, but try it out, knee, back and hamstring stretch, okay? And your calf muscle also stretch better when we do this. Now in from downward dog position, let's move further. From downward dog position, take one foot ahead and come to a low lunge, come this lunge position, but right now keep the knee down before taking it up. So this is like a low lunge. What is high lunge? You can say when you do this and you come out. Okay? Okay, you just feel it now. Now here we have to see whether we are in one plane, the pelvis, this is one plane. Now check the movement of the pelvis. It's not sinking when one height is level. What happens sometimes, the whichever leg is back, it stays. If it is happening with you, tuck in, level the pelvis. Now to level the pelvis, you require the core muscle. Okay, check it out. And here, now we will use the lever arm. See, if my leg is like this, the bending of the knee, force required, and what happens when it's like this? When I straighten it out. Use both the things. Base of support is less, and then this. Check it out the contractions. In which